If you've ever dreamed of walking into your garden and being overwhelmed by abundance, plants thriving, soil bursting with life, and harvest baskets heavier than ever, you're about to discover the secrets that can make it happen. Most gardeners think it takes expensive fertilizers or store-bought soil enhancers to boost yields. The truth is, you can transform your garden into a powerhouse of productivity with just a few clever tricks. Today, I'll reveal 3 killer methods that not only supercharge plant growth, but also improve soil health, cut costs, and bring lasting results. These are tried and true approaches that, once you start, will completely change how you garden. One of the most overlooked yet powerful fertilizers you can make right at home is something I like to call liquid gold for plants. Weed tea. It's natural, incredibly potent, and costs you nothing but a little time. Instead of throwing away weeds, you can actually recycle them into a nutrient-packed concentrate that acts like rocket fuel for your crops. The process is quite simple, really. Start by gathering a variety of weeds from your garden. The more types you collect, the richer your fertilizer will be, because every plant variety contributes its own unique set of nutrients. Once collected, chop the weeds into smaller pieces. This step is important because, well, smaller pieces decompose faster, releasing nutrients more efficiently. Next, take a 5-gallon bucket and fill it with the chopped weeds. To ensure they stay submerged, place a heavy object, like a brick or a large stone, on top. Now, what you need to do is cover the bucket with a lid, but don't seal it too tightly. You see, you'll want those gases from decomposition to escape naturally. Set the bucket in a shady corner of your yard, and just forget about it for, let's say, 4 weeks. When you return, you'll find a dark, dense liquid settled right at the bottom of the bucket. That's your concentrated weed tea. To use it safely without burning your plants, you'll want to dilute 1 small cup of the concentrate into a 5-litre watering can filled with water. Mix it well, and then drench your plants with this nutrient-rich solution. Within just a few days, you'll notice stronger stems, lush green leaves, and an overall surge in growth. Every gardener has faced the frustration of planting seeds only to watch them struggle in lifeless, compacted soil. But the truth is, poor soil doesn't have to stay poor. With the right approach, you can transform even the most barren patch into rich, thriving ground that produces 10 times the harvest. The first method to achieve this transformation is by building raised beds. Raised beds are like giving your plants a brand new home, one you design from scratch with all the conditions for success. When you build a raised bed, whether from wood, bricks or repurposed materials, you take full control of the soil composition. Fill it with a balanced blend of topsoil compost and organic matter, and you've instantly created the perfect environment for growth. Raised beds not only provide better drainage and fewer weeds, but they also warm up faster in spring, giving your crops an earlier start. But not everyone has the time or resources to build raised beds, and that's where in-ground composting comes in. This method is just as effective, and it works with the soil you already have. All you need to do is dig a hole about the size of a large container. Into this hole, layer organic materials like kitchen scraps, well-rotted manure, dead leaves or weeds. Cover it with soil or compost and let nature take over. As the weeks pass, the materials break down, feeding the surrounding soil with life-giving nutrients. By the time planting season arrives, you'll have a rich, fertile patch of ground ready for crops. If you start this process in the winter, by spring your soil will be teeming with nutrients and microbial activity, ready to support vigorous plant growth. It's honestly one of the most natural and cost-effective ways to rehabilitate tired soil and turn it into a thriving foundation for your garden. The final secret to achieving 10 times yields isn't about a quick boost, but about building long-term fertility and resilience in your soil. Healthy soil is alive. It's a complex ecosystem of microbes, organic matter, and nutrients all working together. When you prioritize soil health, every other aspect of your garden improves, from plant vitality to pest resistance. One of the best ways to build lasting soil health is through organic matter. Whether you choose raised beds, in-ground composting, or simply adding compost to your soil regularly, the goal is the same: to feed the soil so it can feed your plants. Organic matter improves soil texture, increases its ability to retain moisture, and provides a slow-release source of nutrients. Over time, your soil becomes richer and more resilient, creating the perfect conditions for high yields year after year. Another key part of building soil health is avoiding harmful chemicals. While commercial fertilizers can deliver short-term results, they often damage beneficial insects, disrupt microbial life, and even pollute water sources. By sticking with natural methods like weed tea and composting, you're not only protecting your garden, but also creating a sustainable ecosystem that supports continuous abundance. When you focus on soil health, you're no longer fighting against your garden, you're working with it. The soil begins to self-regulate, balancing nutrients and supporting a diverse range of life. It's a marvel to witness, isn't it? These 3 tricks, brewing weed tea, transforming poor soil with raised beds or in-ground composting, and building long-term soil health, are more than just hacks. They are powerful, time-tested strategies that can truly take your garden to the next level. You know, they don't require expensive products or complicated techniques, just a willingness to work with nature instead of against it. It's a simple yet profound approach. So, if you're ready to boost your yields, enrich your soil and create a garden that thrives year after year, start with these methods. Your plants will reward you with lush growth, healthier harvests, and a garden you can truly be proud of. If you found this guide valuable, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share this with your fellow gardeners and join us here at Timeless Crops Haven for more tips that will keep your garden thriving season after season. Together, we'll keep growing smarter, greener and more abundantly.